Greetings. I hope all is well. It's Wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday, May the 6th, 2020. And I'm happy to be here with you again today to share stories another time. You're welcome to Storytime with Dr. Helen Tinsley. And again, I'm happy to be here. I hope all is well. It's another wonderful day we're blessed to see. It's a little cloudy and it was raining today. But, the rain is wonderful for the environment. The plants love it. The grass needs it. And the flowers are blooming. So all is well. Yesterday, I shared the story about Kofi and Ghana from Maya Angelou. And today I have another story to share by Maya Angelou called My Painted House, My Friendly Chicken, and Me. And this is the story of a Ndebele girl in South Africa. I may be pronouncing the tribal group wrong, but a South African family, and some of her chronicles. So let's begin. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine in the stories that I read every day. So here we go. Pray of My Painted House, My Friendly Chicken, and Me by Maya Angelou. My painted house, my friendly chicken, and me. And this is dedicated to all the children, for they are the hope of humankind. Oh, this one. Hello, stranger friend. I am Thandi, a Ndebele girl from South Africa. I'm 8 years old. And my best friend is a chicken. You may laugh at that, but when I tell my friend secrets, she can talk all she wants, but no one can understand her except another chicken, of course. My chicken not only listens to my stories, she has other uses. If you play with her and take her mind off what's going on, you can quickly, very quickly, snatch a feather or two when she is distracted. She doesn't notice, and the feathers will come in handy later, of course. I have two hopes. One is my name, Thandi. All children are hope for their families, and many Ndebele girls are named Hope. If you like, you can call yourself Hope too, in secret. Hope means, Thandi means hope in my language. You can call yourself Hope too in secret, of course, especially if you're a boy, of course. The other hope I have is at the end of this book, I can say, goodbye, friend, not goodbye, stranger friend. I don't know why, but Ndebele people do not call anything beautiful. They will say that the best thing is good. All Ndebele women paint their houses. And I want you to know, stranger friend, no one's house is as good as my mother's. She has started to teach me to paint good, very good designs. When I am taller, I shall have a house so good people will stop in front of my walls and smile and even laugh out loud. You see the detailed painting of their homes. You have to have strong eyes to paint good, and your hand must not shake like a leaf on a tree. For you must fill a chicken's feather with paint and draw a line as straight as a sphere. You must have the pattern inside your head even before you dip the feather into the paint. Your hand must be steady to make the pattern sharp, and your legs must be strong because sometimes the walls are high. So look at the detailed paintings on the wall. My mother and her sisters sit by the fire in winter or in summer under shade trees, and they make good things with beads. They tell stories as they sort and string and sew. My mother lets me watch her, and very soon I shall be making the amadodo, a beaded apron, and the gabi, the fringed loin flap, and they will be so good that when I dance, the stars will dance with me. My father built us small houses, and my mother painted them. We pretend that we become small and go inside and have our meal. In my village, the children play with penny whistles. And bicycles. Some are so shy they try to lose themselves in their mother's blankets. You see the little one down there over here? And sometimes they just sit back deep inside themselves and look out at the world. When my friends and I go to school, we wear the uniforms father brought in the town. But when we come home, we start jumping and laughing because we can take off those dry, dull clothes and put on our beads and again look very good. Sometimes I go to the city with my mother and sisters and aunts in a wagon pulled by four mules. The women wear their best blankets and best neck rings and very good leg rings, of course. I am always happy to see the city people stare at my mother and relatives because the city folk have nothing so good as the Nidavelli women. Their houses are all one sad color, and the women I see have no beads at all. I feel sorry for them, and I give them a good smile. It must help because they laugh. I wonder, are your little brothers in your village as mischievous as my little brother? He wears a sun cap because he is supposed to tend sheep, but he is so mischievous that sometimes I would like to give him away to someone far away. To a good person, of course. He tries to get into everybody's business and even wants to make a chicken his best friend. He will never succeed because mainly you have to know how to speak to animals. My brother can't help shouting, and of course, the chicken runs away. Now about my very friend, the chicken. She runs from me only when she is on her own errands, but when she is free, I take her in my arms and tell her that no, I can't tell you because you're not a chicken. I have enjoyed telling about my village, my mother and my squirmy brother, the beads and the painted houses, and my good friend, the chicken. You may call me friend, and I would like to call you friend. If we ever meet, I will let you hold my chicken. She will keep your secret safe. You know why, of course. And that is the story of my painted house, my friendly chicken, and me. That is a photography book that the photographer is Margaret Courtney Clark. She's an award-winning photojournalist, and Maya Angelou, of course, the renowned Maya Angelou wrote the words to the story. Um, and that was my second children's book, Sharing with You by Maya. And, it's interesting to learn about different cultures and different traditions and what is valued in different places. And I hope in this day and time that it's the situation in this country and globally, but in the United States with coronavirus, is causing all of us to look critically and to really think carefully about what is important, what is a need, and what is a want. Okay, we've all operated for many years and generations with things that are wants being considered needs. But I encourage you now to reflect deeply and to think about what is really important. What matters most? What matters most today? What matters most tomorrow? And what will matter most in the years to come? And let's focus on those things and not the acquisition of material things. So I'm looking at things that I have that I can let go of, and I'm looking at things that I have that I can repurpose because you can always use things in a different way. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the story today. Hi, Nadine and Catherine, and hello to anyone else that may be watching or will listen to the story. And continue reading every day. Do something to keep your mind active and stimulated. Read, write, uh, do a dramatization, play board games, play card games even with yourself, do puzzles, play concentration. Do things to stay active and to stay motivated. Keep that brain working. All right. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be well.